find your spark, ignite the light that shapes your desire. Go find your spark, go find your flame, reclaim the darkness of null and void. Go find your spark, ignite the lost world that you forgot. Suffering repeats again and again and again. Feel the cycle of death repeat again and again and again and again. Off your shadows, engulf your own soul. The empty horizon, portals fall. Will you see what lies beyond us? So go find your spark, go find your flame, tear down the darkness of null and void. Go find your spark, ignite the light that shapes your desire. Go find your spark, go find your flame, reclaim the darkness of null and void. Go find your spark, ignite the lost world that you forgot. Suffering repeats again and again and again. Feel the sign of death repeat again and again and again and again.
till the backlash all this would entail. The regime is the reason I'm the last one to remain. Your attempts in vain, nothing can give you my all. I got the right to ensure the false gods never silence my name. I'll proclaim the Eggman. That's what I am the Eggman. I got the master plan with all the false gods. Never take me down, rulers of these frauds. I'm going for the crowd, don't do my bidding. Feel your facade ripping, are you winning? Feel your power stripping, cause I'm Eggman. That's what I am the Eggman. I got the master plan. Welcome to my new cracked empire. Triumph with the fire. All this time, all the failures and I accepted it's my pride. Now you shine. Now it's showtime. This can't foil my master plan. Raise your voice now, the end is here. Every step has led you right near to the master who rules it all. Watch as our final moment falls. Call his name, the one in command. Every path was bright in his hand. When you reach to your final stand, you'll know this was always planned. Every step's like I wrote it down. You told me the rules, I built this ground. All your rage is proved by design. Make sure for me, not you this time. You're a failure, trust is fear. I'll let you rise to when you hear. Then fire you right where I plan, standing here at my command. Predictable, inevitable. Psychonic, mechanic, bionic, always chronic on my plan. Every move control by the flick of my hand. Rising high, know that I built a world to test your skill. Every strike, every hike, I decide what's your fate to the middle. Faster, faster, my mnemonic stone. Every fight, every night you can touch the scroll, not alone. Every plan, just get calculated to perfection. You change all by your race, leaving nothing but reflection. Ego book of scratch and grind, all by Cuba. Nothing but pause in my master plan's grand block. It's all about time to make this crystal clear. You're not the true villain here. You're quite here like I'm an eye for an eye. See you don't have to go quantify at a time into the line. I reveal, shine also divine. Works are all subpar until we meet again. I bid you all.
but fortunately it didn't activate.
Yeah, that's the fuse case bug or upgrade.
I took no credit, but I should have taken the route and just fucked the game first.
I'll show you what I'm capable of!
Finding yourself all alone in the chaotic world. Feel the passion and fervor engulf your own soul. The empty horizon, portals fall. Will you see what lies beyond the sun? Go find your spark, go find your flame. Tear down the darkness of null and void. Go find your spark and ignite the light that shapes your desire. Go find your spark, go find your flame. Reclaim the darkness of null and void. Go find your spark and ignite the lost world that you forgot. Suffering repeats again and again and again. Feel the cycle of death repeat again and again and again and again. Yourself all alone in the chaotic world. The depths of your shadows engulf your own soul. The empty horizon, portals fall. Will you see what lies beyond the sun? Go find your spark, go find your flame. Tear down the darkness of null and void. Go find your spark, ignite the light that shapes your desire. Go find your spark, go find your flame. Reclaim the darkness of null and void. Go find your spark, ignite the lost world that you forgot. Suffering repeats again and again and again. Feel the cycle of death repeat again and again and again and again. shaped your desire.